Mr. President, as you well know, the price of gas continues to go up. Do you see any relief in sight?
Well, yes. No, I mean no. It will be a couple of years before we see any relief.
A couple of years. My, that is a long time. Why so long?
Well, you see, we have certain policies we are trying to put in place that may take a while. We cannot just drill our way out of this problem.
Why not?
Because I'm the president.
But gas prices are too high now. I drive 70 miles round trip to work every day.
Well, I have something to say about that. If you are only getting 8 miles to the gallon, you might want to think about trading your car in.
8 miles to the gallon. I don't drive a Ferrari, I drive a minivan. I get 24 miles per gallon. Why should I trade my car in?
You should trade your car in. You should get an electric car. Next question.
But, wait, Mr. President.
Yes. You in the pink striped shirt?
Yes, it is still me.
What?
Mr. President, why can we not drill in Anwar? There is lots of oil there, and it makes more sense than.
You should trade your car in. Maybe get an electric car. Ford or Chrysler or GM will give you a great deal on a new fuel-efficient car. Or an electric car.
Mr. President, why don't we drill for oil and become less dependent on foreign oil?
Because I won. You should trade your car in, especially if you are getting 8 miles per gallon.
I drive a minivan and get 24 miles per gallon. Gas prices are too high. Why can't we drill for oil in Anwar?
You should trade in your car. You should maybe get an electric car.
Mr. President, I cannot afford to trade my car in.
There are great incentives on fuel-efficient cars. There are great incentives on electric cars. You will probably qualify for a tax credit if you get an electric car.
I have 4 children and need the space a minivan offers. Trading my car in for a smaller car does not make sense.
You should consider an electric van.
Plus, I use my van on the weekends to shuttle people to my church and take meals to the impoverished.
An electric van would solve your problems.
You are as dense as a lead brick. When they finally decide to start making electric vans 15 years from now, I probably won't be able to afford one then either.
Ah, yes. The price of gas. It affects us all. We cannot just drill our way out of this problem. We need to invest in solar and wind power. We need to invest in more fuel-efficient cars and the advanced technologies that will create the batteries for the electric cars of tomorrow.
Mr. President, it is not practical for me and my 4 children to drive in a stupid Nissan Leaf or Chevy Volt. And besides, I cannot afford one of your tree-hugging granola bar electric cars.
I see. So you are a birther. I released the long form, you know.
I am not a birther. I believe you were born in Hanunuku-Yukuapawa Hospital like you said from the beginning. I just want us to drill for our own oil so we become less dependent on foreign oil and prices will be cheaper.
I think I understand your question now. These things take time and I know your religion will help you through this process.